Hello and welcome to another Raggy's review. So today I'm going to talk about Staggeringly Good and their Brewery taproom. We drove in off the road. I mean, obviously I don't know if there's parking or not. So we drove in off the road and there's like an outdoor seating area with a food thing. Couldn't see any bar or anything. I'm thinking, what's going on here? There's a bit of a parking area for 4 or 5 cars, and I thought, not much parking. Whether there was more around the back, I don't know. We just parked in. We seen one car before, right, we'll park there. So we backed in next to this other car, and there's a BMW there. And anyway, walks in, there's food, loads of outdoor seating. He walks in, there was a downstairs area, and then the lady says to us, you better off going upstairs. It's a bit bigger and a bit more cooler. I says, okay, no worries. So we tootled up the stairs, toilets downstairs and upstairs, tootled up the stairs, and yeah, a massive area upstairs, massive warehouse like area, big massive screen at the bottom, hay bales, seating area, seating all the way round, big event area, you can really understand. Apparently we were next to Fratton Park, Portsmouth's ground, so I could see out the window. There was a football ground there, whether it was actually there, I'm not 100%. But I can imagine on football days that place gets absolutely rammed. On the lines, I think there was 12 lines of beer and lager, there was cider. I chose a sour, I chose a session IPA and a hazy IPA. I was driving, so couldn't go strong. I don't think there's anything strong there, to be fair. It was all sessionable, easy drinking, beers and stuff. A couple of ladies behind the bar served us. They were lovely, got the beer. Wife went down and got some chips, seasoned chips, ate the chips, and one of the ladies behind the bar came over, bless her, and brought over water for the dog, and that's lovely. I love that. It's a hot day. We don't know what they do and what they don't do, but to come over and do that, it's a lovely act of hospitality. Working hospitality myself, as a gardener at 2 hotels, although technically I really don't deal with any. I just deal with the gardens and not people. But I've worked in, the public domain and retail as well. So little things make so much. So, massive thank you. It was a lady with tattoos. And I think she had a bit of coloured hair, but I'm sure she had tattoos. But there were 2 ladies who gave a really good experience offers, from the bar. The beer did come in plastic glasses, which made me chuckle. I assume upstairs that, but then somebody walked over with a paddle with thirds in, so maybe they could have put them in a paddle instead, but hey ho. Well, maybe we just look rough. Who knows, eh? Who knows? But yeah, the beer was good. We drank the beer upstairs. We were sat next to the window. They had this like stairway thing leading to the outside, and it was blocked off, but the door was open. Thank God. Bloody boiling. The wind was coming, and we were sat next to that. It was nice. Yeah. I thought somebody was at my door. It sounded like somebody was at my gate. Somebody may well be at my gate. Didn't see a car pull up there. But anyway, we were there, and yeah, we drank the beers and that. And I seen somebody walk over with some cans, and I'm like, oh, okay. So the downstairs there must be a fridge that does the cans. So I thought, right here. So we drank up, said thank you for the water, went downstairs, and bogger me, the other bars downstairs, and yes, it was a bit darker, but to be honest, I preferred that bar than the upstairs bar. There's a lovely old couple there we got talking to about, you know, where you came from and all that, because obviously people look at you, and the Nottingham thing. That was the wife. Someone's drank a Coke. Anyway, yeah, so so yeah, we were talking to the old couple, lovely old couple down there. Got some, there were a couple of fridges with all the staggeringly good beers in. I picked out 6 to bring back. I'd done a load last year from Staggeringly Good when Andy went down and had a look around the brewery. And I assume it's the same brewery. Although when he walked in, it looked different. Maybe he walked in when it was not open properly, and he walks in and took some videos. So I got some videos of the brewery as well. Young lad down the bottom served me. I can't say he was the happiest lad in the world, but there you go. But I understand, you know, hospitality. Maybe he had a bad moment. Could have put me beers in one of those things that holds the 6-pack, but you know, it is what it is. You know, again, you know, you can't win them all. But yeah, beers well priced. Well, you know, not too badly priced. Whether we got 10% off Breach and 6, I don't know. Should have done, I suppose. I think so. Beers are all for review coming up soon. But yeah, it was a nice tap room to go to. And bloody hell, the upstairs was unbelievable. Like I say, with the parking, we came in off the street. There was a little bit of parking there. Whether that's official parking, I'm not sure, but we parked anyway, so yeah, it was all good for us. Yeah, well worth visiting, you know, if you're in Portsmouth. And it was relatively easy to find, although be very careful if you're following the blooming sat nav. And I got in the left-hand lane, I was in the right-hand lane, and I thought, I reckon it's the left-hand lane. So I got in the left-hand lane, and I had to go around some bloody estates at 20 miles an hour, road humps everywhere, and parking. My gosh, parking was rammed. And people who don't put their hands up when you do the good thing, and they come by and it's like, you know, and yeah. But I'll get on that with another video. But yeah, it was a good place to go to. Cheers.